Hi. The first question I want to ask is, why have goals at all? Goals are the fundamental building blocks upon which we can grow our lives. Without goals, life just becomes about day-to-day survival, earning enough money to buy food to live and keep a roof over your head. But with goals we can stretch ourselves and achieve much more out of life. So how do we go about setting meaningful goals? There are 10 areas of life, and these are business and work, family, financial, fitness, growth, hobbies, marriage, religion, social and spiritual. Now, some of those areas may not ring true for you, in which case that's fine, just don't include them, and others you may want to separate out. So family, for instance, you might want to have close family and distant relatives. There's no right or wrong with this. It's however you want to carve up your life is right. And for each of these areas then, we need to do a SWOT analysis. Now, a SWOT analysis is where we look at the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats in each of the areas. So strengths, what are we good at? Weaknesses, what are we not so good at? Opportunities, what have we got the chance to do? And threats, well, what is in danger of happening if we don't do something? Then, once you've done this SWOT analysis, and please don't rush this, this is the work of several days, not constantly, but doing it, carrying a notebook around with you perhaps and making notes as things occur. We then need to set goals for each of these areas. Now, these will mainly come from the opportunities and the weaknesses. I've got a chance to achieve something if I do this, or I've got a chance to stop something from happening if I do this. Now, when you look at your goals, they need to be SMART goals, so specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and timed. So I want to get fit is not a goal, it's an aspiration. I want to be able to run 3 miles in 20 minutes next July for my son's parents' pupils' fun race, then that is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and timed. Then write all the goals down on a piece of paper, so a long list of goals, because now we're going to rank them. And we rank them by simply going through them each in turn and deciding which we'd rather do. So we look at goal 1 and we compare it to goal 2. Now, which would I rather do, goal 1 or goal 2? Then goal 1 or goal 3, then goal 1 or goal 4, then goal 2 against 3, 2 against 4, and so on. And each time you decide which one you'd rather do, simply put a tick by that goal. Now, the top 10 then, and these are the ones with the most ticks when you finish the list, are your goals for the year. It could be 9, it can be 11, but don't have too many because you're not going to be able to achieve all of them, and don't have too few because you need to be stretching yourself. Now we've got a list of goals, and we need to remind ourselves what those goals are on a regular occasion. And there's lots of ways of doing this. Some people use dream boards. That's where you cut out pictures of what your goal would look like and stick it up on a board so you can look at it often. Others use affirmations, I am statements, where they talk as though they have already achieved the goal. Other people write a simple statement. My own preference though is to create a series of pictures and have them as my screensaver. You need then to review your goals on a daily basis. Just a quick flick through to remind yourself what you're up against. And for those where you have specific targets, then look at those. Am I on track to achieve this? Now, each of your goals is going to have some financial cost to it, and so you need to have a quick estimate of how much it's going to cost. So I want to go on holiday have Christmas in Egypt, then well, that's going to cost £2,000. So I need to, when I'm looking at my goals, figure out, well, what do I need to do to have £2,000 worth of cash in time for Christmas? Do I need to earn more money? Do I need to go and get another job? Do I need to cut down on some other kind of expenditure in order to have that £2,000? So we've now got a sensible list of goals, prioritised, smart goals. We've got a way of reminding ourselves each day of what they are. Now, this is critical. You need to share them with somebody close, preferably somebody you live with or who loves you, but somebody who loves you enough that they're going to tell you if you're not on track to meet your goals. They're going to hold you accountable. So as well as yourself, you've got somebody else helping you achieve your goals. Right? Oh, and please feel free to, the website that's just appeared below, please feel free to download the free guides and worksheets on goal setting. Thank you for watching.
No, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. Gonna stand my ground, won't be turned around. In a world that keeps on dragging me down, no, I won't back down. And stand my ground. Hey baby, there ain't no easy way out, and I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right, I got just one life, in a world that keeps on dragging me down.